I know this kid. She can't even do a cartwheel. Like, how did she get all these trophies?
Hi, I'm Alicia Ybarbo. Marianne Zoellner and I wrote a book together called Today's Moms, Essentials for Surviving Baby's First Year, and we want to deviate off of the first year and talk about trophies. Do you remember when you were growing up how you would be on a team, there'd be an award show or ceremony, and you wouldn't get anything? Today, if you go to any award ceremony, everyone on the team gets an award just for participating. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
Alicia, I love this topic of trophies for participation. A couple years ago, I was at a soccer board meeting, and I actually brought up the idea of not giving everyone a participation trophy. And one of the dads looked at me and he was like, "Yeah, are you going to be the one to make the 6-year-olds cry?" And you know, to be fair, I probably would have been, and I would really have liked to have seen my kids not get trophies for every single year that they participated.
You're talking to a non-sporting mom. We do not have kids involved in sports here, so there aren't a lot of opportunities for trophies.
I immediately thought of that scene in Meet the Parents when Robert De Niro looks at the wall of trophies that Ben Stiller's parents put up and goes, "I didn't know they gave ribbons out for 9th place, Greg." I can definitely empathize with that.
Now, kids should be told that they're wonderful all the time because they are wonderful simply for who they are, but they should not be recognized for their accomplishments when they haven't actually accomplished anything.
I don't believe in unconditionally praising the kids. When they come home with something spectacular, I mean, I will go overboard and say, you are really going to be happy about this later in life.
And I go into some people's homes, I'm not going to mention names, but basically their child, and in this case it's a daughter's, entire room is filled with trophies from gymnastics. Now let me tell you, I know this kid. She can't even do a cartwheel. Like, how did she get all these trophies?
UCLA did some interesting research about false praise. And it's worth noting that much like self-esteem, kids know when they don't earn it. And you're not doing them any great service.
For instance, I went to my son's science fair when he was in 5th grade. That was the top of the grammar school, so the huge 5th grade science class. And boy, did we work our tails off on this project, right? And so I thought, okay, until I figure out where it is, I'm just gonna walk around and go look at the ribbons, because I noticed there were ribbons. I went over to my ribbon, I can't really tell what that's for. Ribbon, can't do. And I looked around and I realized every ribbon was identical. And I said, have they judged? Have they done anything? And one of the PTA moms looked at me and said, everybody gets a ribbon. I remember thinking, why don't we just give nobody ribbons? Oh, a ribbon just for showing up and turning in your assignment? For us, that was called being in 5th grade.
Little experience that I had with my son, he was in Taekwondo for a while. At the awards ceremony, he got a trophy along with the rest of his teammates for just participating. But at the end of the ceremony, he was called, just him and another boy, because he got perfect attendance, and he got another trophy for that. And believe it or not, he paid much more attention to that trophy than he did the one that everyone received just for participating. So I think in a sense, it does mean something special to be the only one standing up there receiving that award.
I think that kids need to learn how to work for recognition. They need to know that it doesn't just come automatically. It doesn't just come simply because they get an A for effort.
Nobody's going to give you a trophy for showing up for work. Nobody's going to give you a raise for being the most average employee. Nobody's going to give you a good grade for doing the same paper everyone else did. You have to be better. We think it's fair to ask kids to stretch.
Oh yeah, and one last question. Do I get a trophy for doing this?
Join the Momversation at momversation.com.